JD here again. It's dinner. And a short that I made earlier. Alright, so lost connection already. Lost connection already. Too much more. Got some sweet and sour chicken. Got some sweet and sour chicken from a wall. From a wall. For those of you that are watching the archive version, how you motherfuckers doing? Ooh, hot. At least I know it's fresh. At least I know it's fresh. So, I've kind of been going through some changes in my life. Prioritizing what I think is important, which is going to affect the way that I do live streams and videos. Gonna be dealing with some religious related topics more often. Still gonna be doing the Get Your Mind Right sessions and all that, but when it comes to my religious stuff, I'm gonna be keeping it real. For example, a pastor or a preacher might tell somebody, if you want to please God, you need to stop doing this. Well, what I'm going to be doing is more like, hey, if you're trying to keep God happy, cut the shit. Quit fucking around and do what you're supposed to do. It's basically going to be presenting God to people like me, or people like us, whatever the case might be. But I'm keeping it real. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I believe it's pronounced Jason. Is it Jason or is it Jason? Howard says hi and amen. Thank you for that. I mean, and the reason why I say that is because it's like, from what I believe, we ain't got too much time left. So we gotta keep it real. Some people are saved through the love of Christ, and others are saved through the fear of hellfire. I was one of those hellfire people, and that's what I'm putting out, is fire and brimstone. So, watch at your own risk. Excuse me. I see that there's 4 people that are in, so say hi, and what country? Excuse me. Say hi, what up, whatever, what country you're from. That way I can give you and your country a shout out. Hang on one quick second. I want to see what this does. Okay, so that's what that does. All right, so I'm gonna just call you Jay Howard just to make it easy. Jay Howard's from Chicago. What up, Chi-Town? Spatura says, "Hey man, what up?" Um, but yeah, um, so yeah, I'm a fire and brimstone kind of guy, and I mean, because it's like this. If we don't have a lot of time left, like I believe we don't, now's not the time to be like, oh, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. We ain't got time for that. It's okay, you have a choice. If you want to go out and do all these things, go right ahead. But if you're concerned about where your soul ends up, you're going to have to cut that shit out, quit fucking around, wasting time, and pursue your salvation. There will be topics here and there where it's talking about end time prophecy and things like that. Salvation, holiness standards, stuff like that. But, still going to be doing the Get Your Mind Right videos, which I haven't done one in a while, but I'll be getting back in the swing of that. There's going to be reaction videos, review videos, like product reviews and stuff like that. So it's still going to be a variety of stuff on the channel. But kind of revamping things, because when I started this like a year and a half, 2 years ago, it started off about me being homeless and camping in places where you're not supposed to camp at, and tips and tricks for how to survive out here on the streets and everything. And a lot of things kind of changed. Some of them improved, some of them got worse, but give and take. So I'm basically revamping the channel. I'm going to try to get back into the whole cooking with Uncle JD thing, where I cook meals that homeless people would be able to prepare. Because all the recipes that I use are my ideas. Sometimes they're my take on a timeless classic, and other things is just that crossed my mind, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to try this out. For example, one of the meals is going to be shells and cheese with chicken in it, but I'm going to be using cream cheese, ricotta cheese, and shredded mozzarella cheese. Mix the shells into, like the tiny shells into that with chunks of chicken, or mix chunks of chicken into the cheese sauce that I make and stuff that into a giant shell, like pasta shell, and cover it with some more shredded mozzarella and make it that way. Haven't quite determined how I want to do it yet, but that's just an example of the cooking stuff. And one of my plans kind of got canceled. supposed to be doing things with various people. I was talking with some people trying to get a non-profit housing/education thing going on, and then they fucked off on me. I was supposed to be doing some music projects, but those people fucked off on me. Not Sick Thought or anybody at the Brainstem, but other people that I was talking to, they fucked off on me. So screw that. But yeah, I've got a lot of ideas on what to do for the channel. And now is just as good a time as any to say like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when all my videos come out. Then tell your friends about me, and then have them tell friends, and then have them tell 2 friends, and then have them tell 2 friends. That way Uncle JD can get monetized. Some of the product reviews will be like vape pens, the special kind, and various other types of products. Anything from smokable to hygiene products, stuff like that. In regards to the reaction videos, send me some ideas. My contact information is usually found in the description box. You can call me, text me, email me. Send me your ideas. Or just put them in the comment section. Bottom line is, I've been talking about having big plans for a long time, and majority of them fell through. But I still have plans to do things. So it's all about achieving the goal. Still planning on putting together a 3, maybe 4 song set to do at the Heights Lounge in Tampa, Florida. Still working with Sick Thought to make at least a 6-track EP. But we'll see how things go. Little update on my health. I've been feeling a little bit better, but I'm not 100%. Still planning on getting into the doctor. That way I can get my ankles, knees, and hips looked at, and my back. Trying to get my diabetes under control. Type 3 diabetic, which is basically type 2 diabetes along with early onset Alzheimer's disease. but I can barely walk. I'm only 44. I see 70 and 80-year-old people jogging on the sidewalk. I can barely take 2 steps forward without stumbling. And that's with a big ass walking stick. Walking stick right there. And just a little reminder, whenever you come into the live streams, feel free to chat away. Say what's up. Say what country you're from. That way I can give you in your country a shout out. That phone ringing in the background is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Not gonna lie, I was a lot hungrier earlier whenever I ordered my food originally. Now, not so hungry. But it will get eaten. Well, we're gonna make that a maybe. Because that piece of chicken just tasted like shit. Yeah, I can't eat this right now. That sucks. And I mean, look at this. How am I supposed to eat this? It's all crinkled and crumbled up looking. Doesn't even look appealing. The color of it, I mean, it looks good on the camera, but in person, not so much. I'm also going to be, well, I'm not going to go too far into show updates right now. We'll just kind of play it by ear, and I'll let y'all in on some cool ass shit as time goes on. And it looks like tonight's not the greatest night for a live stream. Not too many people are coming in and coming in to begin with, and then sticking around. Which I'm not mad. I'm not hating. Whether it's that you can't watch or you don't want to watch, I can't be mad at that. Do your thing. I started this off as just something to do to keep myself entertained and as a hobby. Would I like to get monetized? Yes, I would. I would love to get monetized. I think I'm sitting at 390 subscribers right now. But like I said earlier, I've only been doing this a little over a year to a year and a half, almost 2 years. Not quite almost 2 years. No, it's more like a year and a half. But even if I never get monetized, just having people that are willing to come into my live streams and hang out with me via video, or people that are interested in all my other videos and shorts and stuff like that I put out, uh, it's kind of like a morale boost. And I am open to suggestions for show ideas or for topic ideas for already established shows. All right, hang on. All right. So I'm just going to put this food away. My knees. I'm going to put the food away for some time later. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my mind right. So if you got something to get your mind right with, it's time to get your mind right with Uncle JD. Get your mind right with Uncle JD. And as always, when getting your mind right with Uncle JD, you do you, Uncle JD will do Uncle JD. Just don't get strung out on anything. If you feel like you're getting strung out on something or being stuck in a position of addiction, reach out for help. Whether through a friend or clinical treatment, help is out there. Reach out for help. And here's a little something that many of my returning viewers haven't seen in a while. And here's something that my first time viewers have never seen. Unless they checked out the other videos I've made. But for those of you that know about me, when is the last time you've seen this thing, huh? The Uncle JD hat. The hobo hat. Where it all started. Was wearing this hat, I believe, in... No. Took a few episodes of the shows that I was putting out at the time before I started rocking the hat. But the hat was exiled for a while, and I got it back, and here we go. Uncle JD with his hobo hat on. Uncle JD with his hobo hat on. So here we go. So this is the Trinity Hemp Indica Strawberry Kush. It's in preheat. Well, it was just in preheat mode. You can find them at a decent price, and they're decent quality. For me, it only takes 4 puffs. Put it in the comment section, text me, call me, email me, let me know what y'all think of this idea. Since I did say I was going to start getting a little more religious with things, but with a twist. I think I might start doing a weekly call-in prayer show to where you, the viewer, you can call up your old friend Uncle JD and submit a prayer request, and maybe we can pray together over the phone on the live stream, or if you put it in the chats, I'll say prayers for whatever comes through the chat as well. That's just one idea that kind of popped into my head. Gonna try to start doing motivational Mondays again, where it's like a 5-minute video motivating everybody to get their Monday started. But I have some ideas for these shows to come. Can't remember if that's 3 or 4 puffs, but to be safe, I'm gonna do one more. I will say this: sweet and sour chicken isn't that great when you heat it up the next day. And take a look at how much I got left. Only ate a few pieces. But I just can't bring myself to eat right now. But what I can bring myself to do right now is smoke this. So bear with me. Okay. So I'll be leaving that right where it's at for now. Gonna step outside. Smoke this, see who comes into the room, or the stream rather, see who talks, or whatever the case might be. So, to whoever liked the stream, thank you for liking. For the couple of you that did chat, thank you. And we'll see what transpires till the end of this thing. You know, at this point, I probably would have been better off going across the street, getting a burrito or two, and a 2-liter from them. The only benefit of Chinese food right now is that the 2 liters cold. Gas station across the street, the 2 liters ain't cold. You know what? Fuck. Quit being douchebags. Start selling refrigerated 2 liters again. Quit being dicks about it. And I'm having connection issues again. If you're well, not all live streams a win, because I'm not expecting to be the most exciting thing every live stream that I do. Is getting a little better. or at least I'm handling it a little bit better, I'm going to be doing the live streams more often, like I've been saying I was going to. um, so yeah, don't let this live stream be the considered the prime example of what I do, because it's not. But go check out my other videos, my shorts and things. It covers a lot of different topics. Anything from camping in places that you're not supposed to cooking with Uncle JD, to get your mind right with Uncle JD, to 5 minutes of serenity, where it's like a serene visual with serene music playing. Um, Reaction videos, product review videos, hobo hygiene hacks. There's all kinds of shit on the channel. So you should go check it out. And then if you like what you see, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when all my videos come out and whenever I go live. Ooh. Yeah, Uncle JD with a face that only a mother could love. So you guys subscribe. Because you're my mom. And I think my mom actually unsubscribed from me, so that's pretty sad. Hi, Mom. Going on 35 minutes. Been on here longer than I thought. But, yeah. So I'm gonna have to go put my food away, make up my little spot to sleep on, and get some rest. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming in that came in. Thanks to the two that participated in the chat. And yeah.